anytime you're comparing two different triangles to try to figure out if they have anything in common, the first thing you want to do is make sure that you are comparing the corresponding sides. Now, if you don't know anything about the triangle at all, the corresponding sides would be the short, medium, and long side. In this case, it's pretty obvious by looking, not something we normally do, but if you have no information, that's what you have. So you look at the short, medium, and long side of one triangle, and then you look at the other triangle and figure out where is the short, medium, and long side of that triangle. In this particular case, I'm just going to write out that triangle ABC is similar to a triangle XZY. And you'll notice I didn't say XYZ, I said XZY. And let me show you why. For A, this angle right here is between the long and the medium side. It has to be the corresponding angle to X, also between the long and medium side. B has to be between the long and short side, and that's where Z is, between the long and short side. And C, same thing. It's the only one left, and so is Y, but it's between the medium and the short side. So those have to be the corresponding angles. You'll notice that in doing this, I've written this in such a way that AB and XZ are both the long sides, and they're in the same place in the similarity statement. BC and ZY are both the short sides, and they're in the same place in the similarity statement. And then AC and XY are the remaining side, the medium side, and they are in the same place in the similarity statement. Now, the definition of triangle similarity involves a number of different elements. First of all, there have to be 3 pairs of congruent corresponding angles. So if triangle ABC is similar to triangle XZY, then that means that angle ABC is congruent to angle XZY, and you can see again that's long and short, and long and short. They're the legs that go together to make those two angles. Angle BAC is congruent to angle ZXY. Again, long and medium compared to long and medium, where those two meet to form an angle. And then finally, where medium and short meet would be angle C and angle Y in the triangles. All 3 of these things must be true, and there is another element to this. The definition of triangle similarity includes that these 3 angle pairs are congruent, and that the ratio of the corresponding sides are all of equal proportion. So, AB, the length AB, divided by the length XZ, that ratio has to be equal to the ratio of the length from B to C compared to the length from Z to Y, and those two both have to be equal to the length from A to C compared to the length from X to Y. So 3 ratios, each one of equal proportion. If these things are all true, then 2 triangles are similar. Perhaps even more importantly, if you already know that the 2 triangles are similar, then you know the 3 angle pairs are congruent and the 3 corresponding side pairs have the same proportion.